Hello everyone, welcome to week 36 of my pregnancy journal. Week 36, you know what that means? It means I am 9 months pregnant today. Yay! So in honor of this wonderful milestone, I will give you a belly shot at the beginning of the video instead of at the end. So here I go. Okay, brace yourselves now. Ready? And there is the official beach ball. That is my belly, aka baby Devin. He is almost ready to come and join us here, and I couldn't be more excited or more grateful to reach this milestone. A lot has happened within the past week, and so I want to share as much as I can with you. I'm going to start by first of all wishing my husband a happy birthday. His birthday was yesterday, October 20th, and we're going to do a lot of celebrating this weekend. I had to work. Well, actually, I was supposed to work yesterday and then wasn't feeling too well, so I ended up not working. But we weren't able to do the celebrating that we wanted to do yesterday, so we'll do it this weekend. But happy birthday to my hubby Byron. I love you very much. Let me see. Also, today is October 21st. And October 21st is a very significant day for me, for my family, for my husband and I, because a year ago today I had a miscarriage, and my very first video, my first two videos, if you go back on YouTube, my very first two videos I talked about my trying to conceive story and how we had that first loss at 16 weeks. It was very devastating. I've talked about it before, so I'm not going to rehash what happened, except to say that it was really it hit me really hard, and I'm sure anyone who has lost a child, lost a pregnancy, have felt the same thing. But I guess for me, because I had four healthy pregnancies before and had never had a problem having children before, and then to go through the loss at 16 weeks made things very hard for me. So today I did a lot of reflecting. My husband and I also did a lot of reflecting, and I'm sorry, my phone is vibrating. I think that's my husband, but he can wait. Yeah, I did a lot of reflecting back on a year ago, but not drowning in sadness or sorrow, because I don't believe in that. I'm human though, and I do have emotions, but my faith has taught me to really focus on the power of now. The Power of Now is the name of a book by Eckhart Tolle, and it's one of my mottos, is to focus on now, is to be in the present. But I did have to pay significant remembrance to what happened a year ago, and so I just wanted to mention that briefly. Now, the beautiful thing I think about the whole experience, and I think on Facebook I posted that in disappointment there is beauty, and sometimes it's hard to see. Most of the time it's hard to see beauty in a sad situation, but there is beauty. And for me, the beauty is realizing how grateful and how thankful I am to, number one, have experienced giving life. I have 4 wonderful boys, so to be grateful for that. And now, a year later, I'm expecting number 5. it has been quite a journey. And, I look back on everything now, and I, of course, would never want to experience anything like that again. But I am grateful to have experienced it, because not only am I able to be present now and be even more grateful and more thankful for the life that I'm carrying inside me now and the life that is about to join us, but I can also empathize with other women. And one of the reasons why I started this video journal and decided to share my story with essentially the world, because it is on YouTube, was for two reasons. I wanted to chronicle my fifth and final pregnancy, of course, and have something for my family and for Devin, baby Devin, to look back on. But I also wanted to share my journey with other women who are having a difficult time trying to conceive, with women who have had a loss and maybe want to give up, with older women. And I hate calling myself an older woman. I'll be 39 on the 30th. Don't feel it though. And but for those who are quote unquote advanced maternal age, for those of you who are quote unquote overweight, for those of you who are, I could keep going. I am not the only one. There are so many, many, many women in this country, in this world, who have experienced loss. So I definitely wanted to share at least my journey and hopefully give encouragement to those who are going through it. And I guess the message is to not give up and to, be in the present, feel what you feel, but don't give up. Because life will bring to you what you need. And it's funny now, I've had two losses. I had another loss January of this year, and that one was at 4 or 5 weeks, and that was devastating too. A life is a life, so it was devastating. But I think this particular loss that I had a year ago hit me so hard, number one, because at 16 weeks, you're supposed to be in second trimester and feeling the baby move and things of that nature. So to carry a child that long and then lose the child, bonding with the child and everything else, it's hard. So anyway, enough about that. But I did want to at least mention that today is a significant day for me. And so I've been really reflective. Something that I want to do is write a letter to my baby that I've lost. And, there's a spot near the ocean that I go to where I bury my hopes and my dreams in the sand. I also, when my father passed away about 8 years ago, wrote a letter to him and went to this spot and buried it in the sand. And somehow I feel like the energy from that letter goes out into the universe, and they know. So anyway, I just want to share that with you on a much brighter and happier note. Tomorrow is my baby shower. So how it's like life is full circle. Yesterday was my husband's birthday. Today is the remembrance of what was lost. And tomorrow, along with friends and family, I will celebrate what is to come, which is baby Devin. It's beautiful, it's poetic, it's full circle, it's what should be. It is what it should be, and I'm truly, truly grateful for that. Let's see, what else? I mentioned briefly earlier that I wasn't feeling too well yesterday, and I wasn't. Again, it had a lot to do with dehydration, but I did see my perinatalogist yesterday. My blood pressure was up a little bit, and my doctor told me he wants me to slow down working. Those of you who know me know that I work. I love to work. I love my job. it's also a necessity. And I'm working at 2 colleges this semester. And normally I can handle the schedule. My boys are pretty self-sufficient. My older ones help with the little ones. So it's, it really helps. But being pregnant is an added stress. And I guess my body is starting to wear down now because I'm working so much. So I have to make a decision. Now, November 18th is supposed to be my last day of work. And I've been seriously thinking about dropping my evening job and just working during the day. And, I honestly don't believe that I'm going to last that long, that baby Devin is going to come before the 18th. But I also want to stay healthy, and I want the baby to be healthy. So I definitely need to make a decision, and I will do so after my baby shower tomorrow. I need to think about how long I want to work. So that's one thing that's gone on. And an update on my birthing plan. I did mention briefly, or maybe not so briefly, that a waterbirth opportunity, a home birth opportunity, was presented to me. And it's still sort of on the table. It may or may not follow through. I don't really have much more to tell you than that. The beautiful thing is, if it doesn't follow through, I have a wonderful doctor in a wonderful hospital, UCLA, in Santa Monica, where I'm going to deliver, and they're highly supportive of natural childbirth, and so I definitely will deliver there and still have the birth that I want. I have a wonderful doula, and of course I want the home birth, of course I want it, but if it doesn't work out, I will accept that and have our baby at the hospital the way I've been planning all along. So that's the update on the water birth. But you know what? Cross your fingers for me that things sort of maybe work out. In that, I mean, it would be really cool to have a home birth. It really would. But we'll see. I guess that's it. I'm not going to keep you too much longer. There's so much that I want to share, but I'm going to let you go now, and I will be back next week. I want to thank everybody for their comments and just for following me. I just really appreciate it. And if you have any questions, you know where to email me. You can also contact me on Facebook and on pregnancy.org. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. It's not too late. Next week, hopefully, I will be showing you baby Devin's nursery area. Okay? Thank you guys, and I appreciate you so much, and I will talk to you next week. Okay? Alrighty. Bye.